I'll shut my door. See if I can reach the front door without. Because it creates a brief. There's a security gate on my door. So, I only have the actual door open.
I'm used to, like, a screen door that, like, you could literally just run through.
No, this is, like, steel.
Yeah. Whoa, dude. Chill.
Indeed.
No.
Somebody fed Johnny too much candy.
All right.
I'm the fax machine.
That's not what a fax machine sound like. Alright, that's a little closer.
Jesus Christ.
I'm the fax machine.
Phoebe, what drugs
I'm the
did
fax
you give him
machine,
to
bitch.
bring back?
Oh, you know, only LSD.
Ah, yes. That good Kiwi LSD.
Phoebe is the only drug for me. And LSD.
Phoebe LSD.
What if LSD and me are the same thing?
PLSD.
LSD and me. That sounds like a book.
I'm gonna write that one day.
Sounds like something Mike Pence would say about a horse.
My drug addiction. LSD and me.
A million little pieces.
Alright, so I haven't barded since pre-Heavensward. So I promise only mediocrity.
Okay. You'll figure it out.
That's not that hard.
It's very different though.
I have a window open with a rotation that I'm going to attempt to follow, but I make no promises or guarantees.
It's okay. It's easier than Machinist. I'll tell you that right now.
That's
Yeah.
Machinist is stupid.
Because Machinist is dumb.
It is.
You
I
just
love
have
the
to worry
aesthetic,
about-
but Machinist is a stupid class.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. It's like the unintended top DPS for a reason.
Allow me to just put on my glamour.
Yeah, put on your cool clothes for this. We're gonna do cool clothes.
I can.
Only thing
I
you have to
can-
worry about with Bard is keeping your dots up.
No, I can't do that. I don't have it on me. I was about to say I can go in as school kid, but I don't have my school kid clothes on me.
Oh, I'm ready. Sorry. I was too busy laughing at something Faye put on Tumblr. Apparently, someone on Mateus made copies of Faye and Val, and like that's all they're fucking talking about now. It's how their characters were stolen. It's just really, really funny.
That's the easiest way to not let them be those characters on that server.
Well, and I feel like whoever did it was like kind of dumb because like they almost got the names right, but they misspelled one of them.
No. They should just delete those characters, and then we can be left free.
And like, it's kind of funny. They look enough like the characters, but they didn't get some of the settings right. So they just took the names really, and I just threw my fucking metal ruler across the table. But yes, they just took the names, but one of the names is spelled wrong. And like, there's this fucking long post because they're just like tagging each other on Tumblr in this post, talking about how they have haters. I'm just like, could you two shut up?
Oh, they just now have haters?
Yeah, only now.
Hey, Phoebe, where's my protect?
Oh.
I needed that. I needed just a good dose of stupidity.
Hey, Phoebe, where's your pet? Okay, cool.
God.
I forgot how to Dragoon for a second.
You die and hit the floor. Oh, don't be on.
No, okay,
Let
so
me
like,
use the thing.
I've
I like that.
been tanking a lot lately, so I'm used to my tank setup, where the first thing I hit is 4. But on my Dragoon, my entire rotation is just straight across. If I hit 1 to equals, like if I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, like I go through my rotation.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, but like on my tank, I have my aggro puller as 4, and then like whatever like my distance attack is, like tomahawk or like shield bob as 1, and then I have my aggro rotation between. So like I confused myself a little bit for a second, and I'm doing it again, being mindless, and I'm like, I'm not on Dark Knight right now.
I just have my main attack chains on 1 to 6, my secondary chain on alt 1 to 6, shift 1 to 6 are my my mitigation, and control 1 to 6 are my extras.
Yeah, I have it
Tiny 4.
I have it 4-3-2 and control 3-2 for like MP and aggro chain, and then like my cooldowns are the rest of everything.
I've had the same Scholar set up since I've had it since I leveled my alt character first on Scholar. That's like 4 years.
I don't know, I'm constantly rearranging my party.
Oh, I can't. I forget where it is.
I get messed up if I change like keywords, so I've gotten used to relearning shit.
Oh. Wasn't me.
Why you unleash the hell of Mimic on us?
Oh, why did you do this?
Well, it's okay. At least I didn't pull 27 mimics. and
Okay,
then
you
look at
can't use it anymore. Please stop taking.
No,
I
yes,
still
but
can.
What story is that?
That was
Okay,
when
so
they
Joni
went to.
thought, yeah, Joni thought we would succeed against 25 mimics if we just used our LB and a couple of other things. We did
Okay.
beat them eventually after dying many times,
We died once,
and then we
and we resurrected, so we didn't even really die.
and then we wiped the behemoth because we were so like damaged and stuff.
We wiped the behemoth because we didn't know what behemoth's stuff was.
It's a behemoth.
The 180 behemoth is not just a behemoth. It's very...
Oh. When it gets to like the upper floors, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It does a skill, and it casts meteor every 5 seconds at 20%.
What?
Each meteor is 15,000 damage unmitigated.
What?
So you can survive 2 at most.
Yeah, it's kind of gross when you get up to the upper levels.
I mean, these mobs we're hitting here, they're hitting me for like 52 on auto attack. Up at floor 90, chimeras hit you for 14,000 per auto attack.
Jesus.
So you have to have a steel up at all times.
Oh shit. Ah!
Oh, what a noise.
Fuck yo AoE!
Upper floors get rough.
So I have.
Yeah. It was not fun the last time we got up there dealing with...
The
Like,
chimeras,
oh shit,
yeah.
there's another one! Oh shit, there's another one!
Yeah, I thought we had to fight like 10 back to back. And if you get hit with one of the behemoth voices, you immediately die.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Alright. We're gonna use this.
So did you just rename Renessa, or is it
Yeah, I
a
just
new
renamed
character? Oh, okay.
And Fantasia.
Yeah, because I don't want to be a cat anymore.
But is it supposed to be the same character?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's just a backstory that's mostly retconned.
So they're not married anymore?
You said last time.
Everyone's asking that, you know? I don't know. I have this ring still, I don't know why.
Yeah, we're not married anymore.
Rip.
Wasn't me.
It was you, I saw it.
You know, I've been taking all these frogs, and so far I've got no kisses.
Phoebe, why do you have to open every chest when we're fighting?
I'm sorry, it's habit. I see a chest and I go, ooh, loot.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that while we're fighting, because it could be booms and it could be a mimic.
Mimic, yeah. Look, you've already poisoned me. Me, your chocobo ex-husband.
Wow.
But we don't have to kill everything, do we?
No, we don't.
No, but to open floors, and we still have to open this floor.
True.
Yeah, it's basically just kill stuff until the floor is open, and then we...
Well, yeah, I know.
we get
And then
stinky.
we skip everything.
I do want to check every.
Yeah, because we need to get you silver chests.
Yeah, I need them.
'Cause you
All
need-
mobs also have a... I want to say it's like a 5% chance to drop a chest without fortune. And we also have fortune up, so everything on this floor needs to die.
Romeo must die.
Yeah, I suppose we don't really need to save our intuitions until maybe level, floor 90.
Well, we'll get...
Oh, sweet Jiminy.
what do we have here?
We have a witch here?
There's a
See,
silver.
this is the
Two
kind of room
silvers, aren't there?
That
for,
works.
except, like, it was mimics.
Well, there's more mimics than this. Please do not step on things. Please do not
It
open
wasn't me.
chests.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Like the worst
Mobby,
person to
I
raid
thought you were far enough away.
It's okay, this is only
What shit were you just talking there, hypocritical Josiah?
By the
Sorry,
time we
I
get up
was
to, like, 120...
I was agreeing with you,
we'll
Johnny,
have
in this
learn.
case.
I'm not sure if that is the case.
Strength, steel...
Saying Phoebe's is like the worst person to raid with.
Why?
Why?
Doesn't wait for anything. Or listen, like, oh, I gotta do all this other stupid stuff.
No, more like I'm the worst person to PTOD with if I'm joking around.
Yeah, she just
Raiding
grabs
is a
chest.
whole different thing.
I've got PTO DSD.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you didn't do it with me, Casey, and Paul. And
No, but I've
that
done
was
it with
PTSD.
Ben, and Ben has magnetic feet that always drop bombs.
Ben also runs and grabs every chest, like no matter what, and it always bites us in the ass.
Well, I'll stop then. As tempting as it is.
I used to do it too
There it
until
opened.
I killed our entire party one time by opening a chest in the middle of a fight.
Well, that happened to us yesterday. Ellie
Hey, he's
wanted
still
silver chests, so she killed. We had a fortune up. There's a silver chest, so she ran and grabbed the silver chest. It was a bomb, but she also set the bomb on a bomb at the same time, so it just one hit 3 people immediately.
Ouch.
Wait,
There's a guy
which guy,
behind
Four.
what level were you guys on?
53.
Oh god.
Like we just
At
started.
least you went that far.
Yeah, no, we had Locke battle raise me because he
Like that one
survived.
time,
Luckily, Locke's
With-
like a decent healer.
at one time we were doing Palace of the Dead and we died simply because I think someone was disconnecting and we also picked up too many ads. And then we didn't do it ever again for like, I don't know, 3 months. Because we were so pissed off.
Yeah, Casey never did it again after Mimic Room.
It's understandable. I don't really think he cares about it at the moment, to be honest.
Not the button I like this. That's the button.
Casey's the guy that'll bring up things that bug him in a joking manner.
Go, bro.
Oh, there's a thing.
It's just a meme, bro. I don't meme it.
Less that, and
You're
you'll think
dead
he's joking, but he's actually legitimately annoyed.
I know. I was just channeling Alex.
Damn.
I don't miss him. I'm gonna be mean. I don't miss him.
I hope no one thinks that he was my friend, like a good friend, because I roleplayed with him once.
Yeah, your best friend.
And I invited him. Yeah, I invited him to do maps once. I never talked to him between that.
I changed my mind on him fairly quick, I guess.
Yeah, because you guys were best buds for like a hot minute.
No, that was more him towards me. Not
yeah,
really.
he really wanted to be your friend.
Not really the other way around. He just needs
Love
to
me,
chill.
honey.
He just needs to like, yeah, he just needs to relax.
And
Come on.
Dude,
When-
that child's never gonna relax.
quit pissing off the pot.
Sorry, I just walked around the corner. It's a sexist. It hates my existence.
Alice Pot.
This is why you become a pig or a chicken.
I wish there was chicken heads. That'd be cool.
I'd say I can go get
wow,
my
that's a
goblin
chicken
head
head.
after we leave.
A chicken head, a chocobo head.
Well, I had to earn this chocobo thing that I'm wearing with lots of chocobo racing.
Well, with Stormblood, you'll be able to wear a bunny suit, so you know. Maybe we can.
You know, if I do,
can already do
Bunny
that.
girl.
I can make myself look like Bulma.
VH, I would rather just have a bunny girl race.
What
Oh,
was that, Johnny?
you know, if I do slash grovel with this on, you can ride me.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure she could ride you if she wanted to, but
Why would you
Yeah,
say
give me
that?
a piggyback ride, Johnny.
Yeah, no, I can't ride. Someone's already on your back.
Josiah!
This is the new joke we're going with.
Yeah, that's why I made it, because
Hey,
The
come
new-
back
the
here.
new meme. The new meme.
Yeah,
you
look,
know, it's a piggyback ride.
see guys,
Piggy.
look, ride me.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, man.
Johnny, ride me 2017.
Don't add that. I'm not gonna pin that.
I don't think we never have room for pins.
Yeah, I think we're full. We've been full on pins for a while.
Always
I
full
just
for
say it in
things.
case, okay? So it's in the logs. and then I can.
It's on the
click back
record.
on
That,
it.
you're the worst person to type that too. Anybody else type that, and it would have been like.
You're the one who is
Yeah.
saying
You type it and it's
Miscellaneous
really, really dirty.
things.
Yeah.
It's mostly him.
Wait, Cal, are you streaming this?
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious.
Are
Can't
you
No
hear
one-
us,
streaming?
can they?
No one told me that I would.
They definitely can hear us.
Can they hear us?
They can hear you.
Hello,
See,
I
I
am your
gotta
god
censor
emperor,
myself.
pig. You must listen to all my orders.
Ah,
Shit.
blow
Oh,
up
gee, I'm so
immediately.
glad mine was okay. It's like, I run up to my
Yeah.
chest and I just hear death behind me.
This is why I stayed put.
As well you should.
But you should have warned me. No, I'm not gonna start shit talking specifically one person because that's the only person I want to shit talk. That's Alex. So we're talking about that.
Alex
I
doesn't
had
watch
to
my
resist.
channel or my streams, or if
I
he
don't. I
does.
don't think. Dude, that'd be creepy as shit.
I almost forgot that I shouldn't be opening chests during battle.
I saw that. You ran towards it. You thought
you.
about it. You wanted to.
She wanted to, but she didn't. Look, it's a momentous growth moment, okay? So everybody just appreciate the sacrifice that was made there.
It's mindless. It's like when someone like big pulls in a dungeon, I just run away. And oops.
It's a momentous growth moment. Johnny, 2017.
Hold on. Just grab that. We're not going to do this.
What
But what about the other?
what about the silver?
Because those are
Oh,
No,
those
it's just,
oh, there's another silver. Okay, fine. I'm pulling.
yeah, we'll just do it one by one. It'll be fine. And if we stay towards the edges, because there's totally a trap in this room. Like, this room
I'm
screams
gonna,
trap.
yeah, I'm gonna pull it to the hallway.
It's me. I'm the trap. I'm the kid.
I can confirm that she is a
Okay.
trap.
Wow.
Okay, legit.
God, these misses. Alright.
It's because you're blinded.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. Oh wait, I was gonna be like, but I realized it's a floor
It's a floor one.
element. Yeah. Rip. Hey Johnny,
That's why
you should
I would've
open
cleaned
that
it by
chest right now.
Well, at least it's on you again.
Mm.
Maybe I called it.
Friggin' delicious. Frosted flakes.
I want
Johnny, do you
Fruit
know why
Loops.
kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
It's great because it's fucking bombs and salty and I hate it.
I want Fruit
Uh,
Loops. Sad that we couldn't find Fruit Loops.
Yeah, we couldn't find Fruit Loops.
Like in your grocery store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is there just a Fruit Loop shortage in your country? Like,
That's you,
No.
Cal.
Just that particular
What?
store. Are you gonna
Oh,
like
strength.
mine?
Gotcha. Boom. Guys,
Oh,
my
wait.
healing
Why
potency
do
went
you
up.
have fruit?
I've got
you'll
this.
get- They're just forcing you to buy a healthy option.
We didn't buy any cereal. Sippy had better things like eggs on toast and dippy eggs.
ew.
What?
What?
Oh no,
Eggs.
man. I don't like eggs.
Yeah, but you also don't like green vegetables. You're weird.
Okay, look, that's not
Wait,
my
you don't like
fault.
spinach?
Okay, so here's the thing, is...
Green
For some
vegetables she
reason-
has a mental tick with because
Yeah,
somebody
okay,
did
so-
something stupid for her.
No, okay, so when I was a kid, my parents forced my brother to eat spinach, and it made him throw up, and I watched it from the inside of the house. So to this day, it makes me gag. And
Oh, that's like me and Red Onion.
Any
Except I
kind
hate it.
of
Well, you don't like red
green
onion?
vegetable.
No. The thing with Red Onion is that I ate a plate full of them, like just them, and then I vomited, and I never want to eat red onion again because I don't like
Maybe you
vomiting.
shouldn't eat red onion by
Damn
itself.
me.
I was
Should've
like
just
7.
eaten a full plate.
I'm just imagining you, and you're just sitting there, and you've just like got it like an apple, and you're.
It was like, you know,
Okay,
pulled
my
apart and
roommate used to eat peppers like that, like bell peppers.
stuff. Oh, I love bell peppers.
But like she would eat them like you eat an apple, like she just bite into it.
That's how I eat my oranges.
Please tell me you peeled them first.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
Rind.
It's okay. My brother, the first time he ever ate shrimp, didn't realize he had to deshell them.
Oh god.
Oh god. It sounds like
He
my
was like
mom's
7.
experience.
So it wasn't that bad. But my uncle did the same thing, and he was like 32, so he had no excuse.
Probably trying to comfort him. There, boy, you're a dumbass. I shall be too.
These were like 2 separate instances.
Rip.
Black and
Yeah.
Marketeer, Black and Marketeer, Black and Marketeer. Look at this guy.
Ow.
Wow.
He's gonna say something after we kill him.
Did you just
Oh,
say
it's-
his name 3 times like Bloody Mary?
I'm trying to remember where he's from.
Beetlejuice.
The dark returns to dark.
I don't know, Google it.
Do you want me to pop fortune?
No, not now. We're almost done.
Hey,
with
look,
that.
there's no, never mind.
What?
Thought there was a thing that cures pox.
It's a Serenity. We don't have any purity. It doesn't matter if the purity's on me because my damage doesn't matter. Purities go to DPS players first because they are the ones carrying the damage.
Oh, it's only the HP regeneration that I'm concerned about.
Yeah, but that's just you. That's just your pet. Like you don't have to worry about it, right? Yeah, we're gonna keep that.
Excuse me.
I'll tell you how.
Tell
us how you really feel.
God, I hate burps. And
But I
farts.
ate a lot of chicken. You weren't online on time, and I ate a lot of chicken. I was really hungry.
Dead bird, best bird.
Wow. Oh,
Nom,
look,
nom,
this music.
Oh, I'm on, so
Saps your hell.
That's
'Cause I'm on
okay, we don't
Discord
need
And
on
it
my
can
phone.
be yours for the low price of $99.99.
what?
Jesus, that's like 1,000,000 nines.
Come on, man. Mike TV from Reboot.
Oh, it's the dual music.
Yeah. It's like dubstep comes to Final
Ah,
Fantasy.
shiza.
Mimic.
I'm on my phone, so like I don't even have sound on.
There we go. Dead before it can even pox us.
Rude.
This is why I like healing, because I don't have to face anything.
Shit. Fuck.
Damn.
Nah.
I have a port on me.
The pot is high on you.
Ah, yes.
I want this song.
It's just a bronze chest. We don't need it.
That's not stopping him. Yeah, max potions. Woo!
Yeah, what if it's Jamoran?
They have chances to be potsherds.
I have 11
Ah.
of those, so that when I get to floor 200, I can get that music.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
That music.
I've got 3 of them.
I have 18.
Got another purity. We're gonna open this floor, so let's kill these 2 things. Ow.
Good job, Chicken Man.
Bok bok.
Arise, chicken. Chicken, arise.
Chicken on ice!
Wasted.
I thought it was closer than that. Oh well. You guys got this. I have faith in you.
Oh, thanks. Looks like there's still a room we haven't looked at.
That'll be the room with the magical teleporting thing.
Okay, we've got a big room, so I'm gonna pull all. We're gonna witching and limit break.
All right, who's witching?
I'm witching.
You're witching. All right. Am I limit breaking?
Yeah, because
You are the ranged.
You are
All
ranged.
right.
I have a salt flare that didn't get him. That's okay.
Not like he's gonna live very long.
Hey, look, this has 4 chests
What's
in this
this?
room.
Hey.
Steel.
Death? Nope, no death. Death? Nope, no death. All right.
Jesus Christ. Chill out. Johnny,
But
did
it's not
you feed
surprising
him
if I
whatever
expect
food
death.
you had?
Do what? I'm drinking water.
Whatever candy Johnny was eating.
Hey,
I
look,
wasn't
look.
eating candy.
Death. No, not death.
You were just high on life.
Yep.
He was high on woodworking.
Sniffing glue.
Well, I
Man, wood
mean, you could get pretty high up.
High on wood.
Protect in 4 minutes.
Ow.
Yeah, you almost died to that one.
You should have looked away.
I looked away from one of them. I got hit by
Yeah.
the other.
You didn't look away from enough of them, apparently.
I was just like Ragnarok Online, where wearing sunglasses gave you blind resist.
I have no idea what you just said.
I wish
Ragnarok
this was like
Online.
Ragnarok Online, where sunglasses gave you blind resist.
That'd be pretty cool.
Ow! Why
At least
would
that
you
wasn't a
do
double
that?
bomb.
Yeah, that could have been us all
It could have
dead.
been a lot worse.
No, more like all of you minus me, and then I would have
Yeah.
jumped on your bodies.
Wow, thanks.
She loves us. She really loves us.
And you sit there wondering why I'm constantly on her back about you, because she's a rude bitch.
Yeah, I'm a female dog. That's right, Josiah. Good job.
Woof woof.
Identify me correctly.
Bark, bark.
Oh, I know why. I'm
Yeah.
gonna ride both of you too.
Kinky.
What?
I'm gonna ride both of you. This is like the chain of
What?
piggybacks. We're just in a circle, clutching each other's back.
Daisy.
The thing is, I don't give a shit if you ride me,
Sounded
Johnny. That's the
so
thing.
wrong. Wait, what did you just say?
I think you do.
No, I don't actually. I actually don't. You can say whatever the fuck you want to me. I don't care. You can't fucking badmouth. I don't care.
Cause
I remember
yeah.
at times where I said something low key, and then you messaged me like, "Oh, are you mad?" And I'm like, "No." So it's like, come on, man. Who you fooling?
Oh no, I'm a frog. It's not
Ghetto,
easy
ghetto.
being.
Ghetto.
Why are there
You know what
frogs
Final Fantasy
without
needs?
rainbows?
The
Ever
ability
since I
to
started
rock
playing
like
World of
kissing.
Warcraft,
Why?
is World of Warcraft has the cool ass toy box where you just get all this stupid bullshit.
Oh, I can go close.
Yeah, like just turning myself into a sheep or a frog all the time. That'd be pretty sick.
Oh yeah. That then go.
Okay.
That'd be nice, but
Ah.
no, it's the MMOs.
Well, I mean, like, okay, Final Fantasy has like some weird shit that like nobody actually uses. Like, there is an item that you can put in your housing stuff called a toy box, but it
We have it. But
Yeah, we
I don't
have
think
it.
do the same thing.
But the The
Yeah,
games
it
are just
brings you
boring.
to like dumb mini games that no one ever touches.
Yeah, and their fix for that was, hey, let's just make better ones, and they sort of did.
But like I find no point to
Because I can. Ghetto.
I just want a craftable item that's like a Walkman that I can just listen to my
Oh, yeah.
orchestra on all the time.
A portable
That'd be nice.
orchestration.
Yeah,
That'd
that'd
actually
make
be
crafting
pretty cool.
funny too.
Yeah.
I think there's actually existing WoW. Actually, you can actually make it a craftable.
Walkmans?
I think so. I could have sworn there was something that you could actually make, and you can
Watch
play
this.
whatever music you want when you're walking
Max
around.
potions. Yeah.
Oh, like the music that you get for the garrison?
Something like that. Yeah, like other music rolls you can get and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can imagine WoW did that. That seems like something they'd be first on for sure. Strength for Cal?
Sure. Oh, hey, I timed that one pretty good. And boom.
Wow. Okay.
Silence. Kill you.
Mimic?
Oh god, mimic.
Aren't I glad I didn't open that?
Did I kill it before it got it? Alright,
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
We were great success.
Oh,
missed a
we
thingamajig.
forgot a thingamo what?
I think I'm a doob.
It's a
I thought you
lust.
said something completely different.
Yeah, you tend to.
Okay, Leslie, hearing's not that good. You know
Filthy-minded
that.
cretin.
Don't pick on me.
I do what I want.
Alright, I guess we'll just do normal, whatever. I don't think it's very hard.
No.
I will be fine. Fine.
I mean, we're in a matched party, right?
Yeah, no, we're fixed. So
Okay, so our palmanders.
yeah, our palmanders will carry over. You can use a lust though, because we use them for nothing else really.
Yeah. I think I might.
Do you want me to lust? I can lust.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh. No, please don't. I want you to stay where you are.
Is it better to change back once he's at 5?
For a dragoon, yes. For a healer, no, but unless you have to heal.
Yay!
Oosh.
Oh wow, that was my Wondrous Tales. Great.
And garbage-lations.
Time expired. Rest in peace. Gotta get more of my stupid books.
More of your stupid books?
Excuse me.
Oh. Tales?
Yeah, Wondrous Tales.
I haven't picked
Are we
up
just
one of
going
those
to the
in,
next one?
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the next one. So I'm gonna get a drink real quick. So like I don't know, 5-minute break, I guess.
Intermission. I don't think I have Manderville on O'Day. I think I only ever did it on Flick.
Save for the ones you have to buy. I got all the free dances. Or ones that aren't, like, tied to.
I've got basically all of them. They're just kind of spread out between different characters. I don't have an alt problem. I can stop whenever I want.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can stop now unless you build them on a different server.
Yeah, for real.
Now you can just have a Fantasia problem.
If I didn't have a money problem.
Right? Oh. And put on my crazy goggles. I don't have any of my outfits right now. Found my post-Moogle hat.
Did I tell you
Oh,
what
no.
I'm doing for my final for this Monday class?
No, what are you doing for your final for this Monday class?
So, it's perspective. So it's been all like, do a drawing in 1-point perspective, do a drawing in 2-point perspective, all that kind of shit.
Right.
And so for the final, we were given written prompts. We had to illustrate it without altering anything. So, like, if it said something specific, that had to be in it. But if it didn't say that it didn't have something, we could add shit.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them was like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And then the other one was like 2 people trapped in a morgue full of zombies. I was like, that's the one I'm doing.
Hmm.
So, I've got
Bambles.
I've got these 2 kids. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this kind of like funny, like not completely like terrifying. So it's like this like stereotypical ultra goth girl and like a very stereotypical jock, and they're stuck in this morgue together. And she like seems really unfazed, and he's like freaking the fuck out. And I've got some pretty good zombies. My teacher really likes my zombies. I've got like a granny zombie. Grandma's out for brains. And I've got one that like you can't really see, but then I have like this one that's super up close just because like how I angled it. So like she's really up close and like you can see basically her whole body, and like her face is like half torn off. And like her eyes are wide open, like she's just woke up. She's kind of my favorite part of the whole thing.
Blank.
I'm actually gonna refill my water bottle real quick.
Is it in type?
Okay, I are now.
You are now?
I are now. R for ready.
I are baboon.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of being trapped in morgues with zombies,
Yeah.
you should watch the movie The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
I
I've
really
seen
want to
that
see
one.
that.
It's a good movie.
I really want. Is that the one where it's the dad and the son?
Yeah, they're the morticians.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it, and I really want to see it. I don't think it's in theaters around where I am right now, but I'm also like hella broke.
I was
I'm
about
not
to
gonna
say, I'm
miss-
pretty sure I saw it online, like through my cable company.
Purity.
Well, I
I
didn't
might
see
be
it
able to
at
find
my
it.
place. I was watching it over at my friend's house, but I'm pretty sure he watched it through digital, whatever thing, bullshit thing. Either way, I saw it, and I enjoyed the movie.
I want to see it. If it's on like cable shit, then I'll probably wait till I get home and watch it on my parents' TV because I don't have cable. Or I could just find it online.
I'll just do it online.
There's no
Yeah.
director of the FBI. There's no such thing as crime right now.
Right?
Go copy all your
Steal.
VHS tapes.
Steal, Palmender, do not steal.
Oh, gosh. I mean, you really shouldn't be doing that on a voice chat with us.
What?
That's purity.
I was making a joke.
Hold up.
How did you guys want the other?
Manticore!
I eat.
I'm the bard, man! I gotta play the role.
I could be your evil, your demon, or your manticore.
Yes. Or
Okay,
steal.
open up. Open them all that you can. Gotta see if they're mimics.
Death! No? What was that? Strength. I'll go ahead and use strength.
Alright, healer steel. Healer or dragoon steel, I guess. We're good.
I think Alex already did it.
I did not.
I
did not
did it.
steal.
I did steal.
My strength.
Oh. Chicken.
I am now uber strong bow person.
Priority.
What is this? Or steal. So go ahead and steal.
Me?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the one in the other purity wheel.
Tyrannosaur.
Look, it died and teleported.
Yeah.
It just wanted to say hi again.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I was reading up on an interview that they did about like what constitutes actual dragons, like which ones are actual dragons, which ones are people turned into dragons, and if like the dinosaurs that we see around are dragons or if they're something else. It's pretty interesting. Although I kind of felt like it was all like completely bullshitted on the spot.
What is your skill, Sona? Or steel?
Well, you're the only one without steel.
Oh, okay. Steel!
Even my pit has steel.
Just don't ever say scale soda again.
It would still be a fur summoner, even if it isn't fur.
But they're called
You say-
scalies, not furries.
You say that like you're an expert. You sounded way too confident in that statement.
Listen, don't judge her. She's a Kiwi.
I am not a fursona, thank you very much.
So
But
then
I
what
do
is
anymore.
your
My Little
scale
Pony-
soda?
unusual
My Little
amount
Pony
of
fan, what do
knowledge
you expect?
about all the weird parts of the internet.
There's a lot of weird parts on the internet. I'd say
Sure.
most of the internet is weird parts.
Mostly 4chan.
Who is this 4chan?
The
You've
corpse
never
now.
been to 4chan?
No, that's I'm memeing.
Oh.
Joke.
Back when 4chan was hacking, there was a like
Yeah, there were
MS
like all the news sites were
MSNBC
like, "Who is
person
this
was like,
4chan?"
"Who is this 4chan?" And the internet
Like it was a
collectively laughed.
person.
Not much of a journalist who don't know what 4chan is.
She probably didn't even know how to use a computer. I mean, come on.
Dude, did you see the fucking did you see the video of the MSNBC host? I think it was from like Morning Joe or something. They all the hosts found out as a group what furries were, and one of the female
Oh,
hosts actually,
she
laughed.
ran away. She just left. Yes.
She literally got up and left the building.
That is the appropriate response.
Well, what it was they were talking about there was like a gas leak in a convention center, and like it shut the whole place down and like
Oh,
pushed everyone
no.
out into the cold.
No,
Or, like, it was, maybe-
someone. Know what it is? Yes, someone fucking like put a
Or
like
was
a
it
release.
bomb threat or something.
Yeah, no, they released like chlorine gas into the air filters of this convention
Yeah.
for this furry center thing. They had to evacuate.
Yeah,
I mean, hating
they
furries,
were-
that's all fine, but fucking
they were covering
threatening
it on
people's
the-
Oh
lives.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they were covering on the news, and so like the hosts were reading it, and they were like, "What the hell are furries?" Like they were reading the prompt, and they were like, "I don't know what this is, and I don't know what I'm reading." So like they Googled it, and the female host got up and laughed.
Well, she couldn't stop laughing.
No, like she left the building.
I know, but it was because she couldn't stop laughing.
Like I feel like everybody's had a reaction like that once in their lives, and it was just the purest thing in the world.
I reacted like that, and then I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. And I also thought them being furry Nazis was a joke,
And it's
But-
not a joke.
not a joke.
I love seeing pictures of neo-Nazis and then the caption under it, "This guy thinks he's genetically superior to someone." Like most of these
Okay.
people are like the most disgusting looking people in the world.
Off topic for a moment. When you're a frog, you should be able to slash dance and do the "Hello, my honey" dance.
Yes.
That'd be very fitting, yeah.
I feel like Blowkiss should cure
That
frog.
too.
I feel like that
Definitely
too.
cure frog.
Or Dote, but I guess Dote you need to unlock, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah. Blowkiss would probably be.
Furry Nazis to me are so
Dude,
contradictory to me, because it's
Right?
like, okay, if the Nazi regime did exist, you think
You'd
they
be the
would not
first one
execute
in.
you
You're like-
immediately? Like,
Like you'd be on the list.
You'd be
Yeah,
on the
you-
list of being mentally unstable.
yeah, it's like furry Nazis remind me of very thin anarchy punks wearing like anarchy t-shirts. It's like, yeah, destroy the everything, but I'm 90 pounds and a vegan. It's like, okay. You'd fare very well from there no law. You'd survive
You'd
that.
survive, yeah, totally.
It's just I don't know.
No,
Or
it's
it's
the same-
like
it's the same
teenage
kind of
kids wearing
backlash
Che
law.
Guevara shirts. It's also
Yeah.
Cause, no, my favorite is gay
It's-
teenagers wearing Che Guevara shirts.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
you do know that he thought you should be, like, killed, right?
Well, it's people following trends and being trendy, quote unquote, just because they like an aesthetic and not realizing
Wrong
that,
bet.
like,
My
Then-
strong is about to wear off.
Strength.
Dumb.
Well, one of you use it. There you go. Yeah, I don't know.
I had 8 seconds left, so that was good timing.
I've got a minute
It's
left on
the
whatever
blind faith in the
steel.
whole.
I think there was a steel chest that we left behind.
Journey's one's already ran out.
Is there another steel?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
passed
this one over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the end room, so let's go look over here first.
Oh, okay. Here,
Yeah,
we'll do-
I don't know, man. Like, some people just make me question life.
Yeah,
it's
it's question
monsters.
intelligence. It's like cultists.
Yeah, basically.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Ah!
Explosion. Oh, Mimic.
Mimic.
Focus fire. Yeah, before it got off. Nice. Oh, yay. 3 potions.
It's the same kind of thing as, like, parents not vaccinating their kids until, like, someone comes down with something really serious. I still don't understand
the
how
parents
people...
who treat.
Oh, yeah.
Or what about the parents who treated their kid that got meningitis with maple syrup?
Yeah.
It's also like how people don't understand that vaccination is a community thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if I don't do it, then it's whatever. It's just I'm protecting my kids. No, you are
endangering
endangering
everybody
the
else.
community. Like,
Well, and, like, there's a measles outbreak right now. In 2017, there's a measles outbreak in the United States of America. That sounds like the most batshit crazy thing that anybody would think of.
Yeah.
But it's
I
happening.
honestly feel that not vaccinating should be considered child abuse because the parents are fine because they were forced to be vaccinated.
Well,
Well, they didn't have it, but
In
people,
Australia.
the Italian government made it compulsory, and so if your kids aren't vaccinated by the time they're 6, you get a fine. And
That's
you're
how-
not allowed to enter them into schools if they aren't
That's-
vaccinated.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
in the-
literally
in the
how it
United
should be.
States, you can't,
In the
you can't
90s,
bring them to
how it
school.
was is you could not be in school if you did not get your vaccinations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
In Austra-
and now they have. Oh, sorry. You go.
I was gonna say we're already doing that here in Australia. Like basically, they pass laws saying like parents are actually getting like any sort of monetary benefits they get from the government. It's actually they're being like reduced or cancelled outright if you don't get your kids vaccinated, and you can't even enroll them in schools.
Yeah, that's what they do in Italy now.
Yeah, that's
They
what we're
don't do
doing
that in
right
Israel.
now.
But I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure,
it's-
I don't know, I'm pretty sure they get vaccinated through the schools, and so the kids kind of don't really have a choice.
Well, like, it's not like you're really putting your kids in danger.
But
I got
but
vaccinated
autism.
in Canadian
But
schools.
autism, fucking dude. So it used to be that you could enroll your kids in public school. Private schools are a little different. It's really it's school by school base.
Yeah.
But you couldn't enroll your public school, and you could get around it by
Steal.
claiming that it violates your religious beliefs, but you had to write a paper to your school board, and then they had to approve it and be like, "Oh yeah, we buy this," or "No, this is bullshit." And now, with all of the outbreaks, many school districts are just flat out saying we are no longer accepting the excuse of religious belief, which honestly I think is part.
Yeah.
How is it religious though? Like, is it against the freaking thing to be safe?
There's a lot of
believe-
weird sects of Christianity in the United States.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
like,
trying
I
to think
believe Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah,
do
I think
not
it's Jehovah's.
vaccinate.
Yeah, they don't believe in. So I think Mormons as well. They have some sort of thing about like I know there's one thing about like blood transfusions or something.
The Mormons I know they've been vaccinated.
It's like I
Yeah.
can't remember which verses they, but it's like they're like really stupid like interpretation of certain like Bible verses. That's so I can't remember which verses they are,
I
but
think
yeah,
it's like the
their
Church of Latter-day
interpretation.
Saints or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
actually, yeah, it might be
Mormons.
one of those. It's
But
like, it's one of
basically,
those-
their belief is that God intends everything. So if you get sick, sorry, God intended it. You can't use medicine. You should just die.
Wow.
Not in those
That's-
words, but that's basically how the action usually
yeah,
goes.
some of them are like that. Yeah.
Isn't that what
And
you call it?
it's really kind of dependent on like community to community, like whatever actual like church you're a part of. Some of them are stricter than others.
Isn't that the idea that nature will basically sift through people? There's an
You
word
mean
for it.
natural selection?
yeah, natural selection. That's
Yeah.
natural selection right there.
The problem with natural selection on vaccinations is when a set amount of people don't do it. Vaccinations just stops the widespread of it, but if it roots itself, even if you're vaccinated and you're exposed to the
You can
virus
still
a
become
lot,
Carriers, yeah.
you're still gonna get infected.
Yeah.
The only way vaccination works is a wide cast net. So if
Yeah.
50% of the people don't get vaccinated, well, the vaccination doesn't do anything for the community.
Yeah, it's basically moot.
So that's why it's such a hot topic, because by these idiots not doing it, and you coming into contact with them everyday life, you are actually at risk because of their
One of my
Bullshit.
aunts.
Because
Active-
the illness becomes invulnerable?
Well, because when you're getting a vaccination,
you're resistant,
giving
you're not
yourself-
immune.
Yeah, you're giving yourself a certain amount of immunity, and usually to like a weaker strand. So
I know, they usually...
vaccinations.
So it will protect you. By chance, you happen to encounter it once by accident.
Your antibodies like,
But
oh, I
if
recognize
you're
this thing.
around it every day, you're probably your risk of infection is going to go up dramatically with your amount of exposure. It's not a 100% guarantee, but when you have a large community that is
Especially with children
resistant.
with like weaker immune systems, like
when you have a large community that's resistant, you have a
Yep.
much higher
Fuck you.
chance of eliminating the disease completely.
Especially
Within the
like things
population.
like measles and smallpox are a
Yeah.
very social disease. It's spread by contact and such.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get measles and stuff, you can't get it again, question mark. We
Uh,
can, but it's through...
No, that's
You
chickenpox.
can, but getting a
Oh, that's
disease and then losing it is your immune system learning to fight it, which is basically a vaccination in itself.
yeah.
A
Yeah.
vaccination is basically injecting a dead disease.
Well, I
into
know
the
that.
But this is fucked up. So one of my aunts,
Death.
she blames her son's learning disabilities on vaccination. Mind you, my family has a long history of learning disabilities and mental illness. Like, my brother and I both have many different learning disabilities. Dyslexia runs rampant in my family, so it is ADD and I'm not talking like, oh, you gave your kid a little.
It's got nothing. It's a genetic factor. It's got nothing to do with vaccination.
So, but she insists that
I got it.
vaccination.
She's looking for something to validate a belief. Yeah.
Well, and she also, and I understand this part. She doesn't want to think that she somehow caused a problem for her child that she could not prevent, and that I can understand. But it's such a deep-rooted denial that
nice.
But that's
that is dangerous.
That's kind of flawed. Like the thing is, it is out of her control because it's a genetic thing. There's nothing she can do about it. Like
exactly, but she doesn't want to accept that. And I can understand.
But the thing is that removes any blame from her. That's the thing.
At a point, the denial becomes. But so that's where she's at, and there's no talking her out of it. I mean, this. Oh my God, she has done like health food cleanses. They've gone organic. They've gone gluten-free to try to like help his ADHD. And I'm like, lady.
I hate the people who think that gluten-free is a diet.
And it was kind of, I felt really bad because my cousin told me about it, and he's like, yeah, the doctor, my mom's doctor said that it would help me. And I said to him, honey, you can pay a doctor to tell you just about anything.
It's like...
Just because some quack your mom paid told you that going gluten-free was going to cure your ADHD doesn't make it true.
I can strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. But so, one of our in-laws has been trying. They'd been trying to adopt because they couldn't have children, and they were on this wait list for years. And finally, they get the call like 2 days before Christmas. There's a newborn, and they have to be ready. If they want this newborn, they got to be ready like that second. They got to pick him up that day. And they're like, yeah, of course we're ready. But they had no idea what they were doing. They just, they weren't going to say no, because they would just get put back on the wait list.
The hell's their wait list for adoption?
Oh,
because
God. The adoption system.
Weird.
Even outside of America,
Boring.
Apparently the Canadian adoption system is even worse. And it's not even that...
You want me to limit break?
Yeah, if you want to.
Because there are plenty of people who will get put on the wait list and are kind of like don't calls, depending on like where you are. Like there are states in the U.S. where you aren't eligible to adopt if you're gay.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. So, but even like someone that would not be on that kind of disqualifying list. There's wait lists, especially for newborn.
That's dumb.
Not so much if you're trying to like foster a child, like a teenager. There's plenty of teenagers in the system that need homes. But if you're looking for a newborn, it's a lot longer and a lot tougher. And honestly, like some systems are really just trying to do it to gouge money. It's really disgusting. But so they get this baby, and we see them Christmas, right? So they come over for Christmas, and they've got this baby, and they're still trying to figure out like how to baby, like how to do any of it. Yeah.
How do
like,
baby?
Because like they've had this child for like a week, and they have no idea what they're doing, and they're still figuring it out. Like everybody's fawning over this kid, and my fucking anti-vaxxer aunt goes up and starts talking to the mom.
Oh no.
About vaccinations. Vaccinate. Don't do that. Like and like scaring her. She looked terrified because she has this tiny little baby in her arms, and she doesn't know what she's doing. So she's
baby has no chance.
All of this word for granted. And I let my aunt say her piece and walk off, and then I sat down next to her, and I'm like, look, I know between
99.99999 is wrong.
She has the kid. I get that, like, my word does not seem as relevant, but let me show you all of these really great resources from like 99.9% of the doctors in existence that tell you to ignore everything she just said.
Boring.
Oh, did she take your advice? I hope so.
Yes, she did.
Oh, good.
because like my aunt, all she did was like fear tactic this poor woman. So I waited for her to be done, and I sat down with her, and I'm like, look, here's some science. Let me make you feel better and reassure you that everything's gonna be okay. Just please vaccinate your kid.
Yeah, actually, I remember listening like a couple of years back. There was I was listening on the radio, and the news came on. And they were telling us about this group of anti-vaxxers. They hired some researchers to prove that like vaccinations do cause autisms, and basically their researchers came back saying there's no correlation. You guys are idiots. Like the researchers they paid told them they were fucking idiots.
Well, the whole thing spawns from one study, a single study.
Which was proven to be wrong.
That was proven, well, not even proven to be wrong, but proven to be fake. It's not like they did this study with the best intentions and the results got, screwed up through some sort of, understandable error.
Hey, look at that!
Oh shit, mimic.
The guy was paid to lie so that they could present this case to a court of law to try to win a fraudulent lawsuit.
It was
proven. It came out.
And remember Joey Salads?
And the guy lost his medical license over it. And it was completely disproven, but people latched onto this.
Well, yeah, I mean, once it's out,
false study.
Yeah, once it's out there, and it basically all it takes is a bunch of like scared people to just spread it like wildfire. Yeah.
Exactly. It's frustrating. And what's even more frustrating, especially for me, is a different one of my aunt. So completely different aunt, different side of the family. She's a midwife, and she's an anti-vaxxer.
Oh no.
And she knows what she's talking about when it comes to birthing and helping women in high-risk situations through like prenatal care and everything like that. She's an expert in her field, but she's an anti-vaxxer, and as soon as you get her talking about it, she completely diverts science. Like, you get her talking about any other topic related to childcare, and it's all rooted in, researched science, except this one thing. And for some reason, she's latched onto it, and I don't know why. I don't know why she just won't believe it. Granted, she is also a rampant conspiracy theorist believer. She believes that Michelle Obama is a man.
Well,
because that's a conspiracy theory.
It's kind of sad to believe that people are so against mental illness and stuff like that. Yeah, it's bad, but
she also believes that there are aliens
in danger. Like,
under. She also believes that there are aliens under the Arizona desert that are waiting to come up and reclaim the world. But
I think the whole thing with conspiracy theory, there's also this underlying sort of like, people like want to feel like they're the smartest person in the room. So like these conspiracy theories, like, well, I know something you don't, so therefore I'm smarter than you, and like.
Well, something that you also see consistently with people that believe in conspiracy theories is that usually these people tend to live alone. They tend to get their news from very specific locations and don't actively seek out multiple sources.
Well, they don't want to be challenged on anything. That's also the.
So
they go to sources which will affirm their confirmation.
Yeah.
Anybody who cannot digest new information is a fucking.
I pissed off something.
So these tend to be people who they don't fact check, and they're not around people to fact check them. So you have these isolated persons
Mine's running out.
who refuse to accept anything outside of whatever little bubble they're in. And these tend to be the people that will
really
believe that,
the animation on that tower.
the moon landing is fake.
Oh, okay. So
The Earth is flat.
One of my coworkers is one of those people, and I
flat earther?
No,
flat
no,
earther
just,
or
a
living?
conspiracy theorist. He believes that there is a secret Illuminati of people who live in Hollywood who tried to warn us about 9/11 because they made the Back to the Future movie and the Twin Pines Mall became the Lone Pines Mall.
Oh
and that's his proof.
You know, there are like better examples to try to use if you wanted to have that conspiracy theory. That one's a pretty weak one.
Every time he comes to me with a new conspiracy theory, I nod and agree, and I'm like, okay, show me the proof. And he's like, well, you know, you've got to watch this 30-minute video from this one guy. And I'm like, where are the other sources? No, it's just this one guy.
Where are the other sources?
I'm like, where are the other sources?
Yeah, it's...
And I had to... the moment he started working, because, I mean, he's been working for the company for, like, 3 years now. But I had to explain to my coworker, who's a really nice guy. I love working with him, right? But he thought that Sam was telling the truth. And
who?
That's the conspiracy theory guy. He thought he was telling the truth. He thought what he was saying he knew, because he'd never heard anything about this. You know, he kind of believed... He was susceptible to it because he grew up in Cuba. So you start telling him that the government's hiding shit from him, and he believes you.
Yeah, it's a pretty plausible thing when you grew up in Cuba. I can understand that.
And I'm like, it's fun for, like, you know, oh, wouldn't this be funny? And I did what you did with the baby people. I was like, look, I'm going to show you everything that proves he's an idiot. Resolution. We don't care.
Something else that I've noticed that tend to be commonalities between people who believe in conspiracy theories is they tend to have some sort of very honest and understandable reason to be incredibly distrusting. So, like you said, you know, your coworker grew up in Cuba. I know plenty of people who are these hardcore conspiracy theorists. Granted, I know most of them through that conspiracy theorist aunt. All of them have really understandable reasons for distrusting people, whether it be like, you know, childhood abuse to like being
like mental
wronged
trauma
by a
there.
system. Yeah, mental trauma. And like this is their way of kind of coping. And I understand it to a degree, but it's also incredibly unhealthy.
Steel?
Yep.
To Journey.
Ew.
Gosh.
Song.
Usually, I'm a question the source kind of guy. Pretty much with everything. I'm not stupid, and I'm not gonna say like.
Ooh. We made friends.
Every news outlet has its own view.
I will say
Even
this,
if it's written into the bias, like as in wording.
I used to believe mainstream media a lot more than I do now, but I also didn't turn around and stop trusting mainstream media completely and assume that everything they say is fake.
Yeah.
I kind of grew into this idea of I see something on mainstream media and I actively seek out where their source is, and if anyone else is reporting on it, see what other versions of the story are going around, if any, and then make for myself a decision on whether it's credible or not.
I'm very aware that what I read might not be true, but when it's multiple sources reporting the same events, but maybe there's a little bit of a skew on like how they see it, then it's like, okay, the skew how you see it, that's clearly the bias of the writer. But there's always going to be a bias of the writer, unless it's just going to be better.
Oh, yeah.
You need to sell it, right? But
I still have 2 minutes on my strength, so if somebody wants to use it, go ahead.
That's you, Lynn.
Okay.
But it's... You can't discount... Like, massive news companies can't make up news, or else they wouldn't exist.
Exactly. I'll be more inclined to believe something if multiple sources that are
Want me to
generally
refresh mine?
fairly credible are reporting on it.
No? Oh,
And
okay.
especially, like, if there is some minimal variation between articles and storytelling, I typically then assume that the truth is somewhere in the middle. That tends to be how it works.
I still, yeah. I'm always, I still like, I listen to mainstream media, but I always got to keep in mind that they are still trying to sell something to
They're
you,
getting
and so
paid,
that
yeah.
Well, they have to get paid. I mean, it's a job. But I mean, like news
No, like
these
the
days
companies
isn't
are getting paid.
Yeah,
it's
like people.
I was gonna remember, like, they are probably embellishing a little bit. It's probably not as bad as they're saying it is.
Do you want me to lust?
Hey, Journey,
Yeah, if you can.
you should wait until I buff everyone before you
No.
go in.
Well, like,
Because otherwise I can't
I will
buff.
say this. I did not do as much fact checking as I should have until after the most recent election. I was
Yeah.
way more.
My mom
trusting
taught me to start
in media.
fact checking things after 9/11.
I was still really little when that happened, so like.
I was in
I've
middle
always-
school,
I've always
but she
kinda-
was like, you need to. Anytime you hear something, if you think, oh wow, always double check it.
I was 9 when that happened.
It's also like a product of the technology today, because it's
Yeah.
like if you need to
with
fact check,
the
you couldn't pull out
internet.
your phone 8 years ago and just 3G it up. Like,
Yeah.
done.
Well, and also the double-sided blade to that is that with the internet, there are so many more quote-unquote sources now, and
Yes.
basically anyone can post their opinion and claim.
Yeah,
that
anyone
it's
can
fact.
post their opinions unless you
Who is
look for
44?
trusted sources. Like, I wouldn't read Facebook for news at all, ever.
No.
My
you
mom
go to,
would, but-
you go to Facebook and you're like, oh my god, somebody actually believes this.
Well, what I'll do, because I'm so swamped with other shit in my life, but I try to keep up with the news, and I don't have TV, so I do look at like that Facebook sidebar that shows you what's trending,
You,
and then I'll dig into those topics.
what kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone.
Perfect. Because I have an iPhone too. There's an app, the news app or whatever, that comes pre-installed or whatever.
Oh, like
Hey,
that.
look, this song again.
It's if you scroll off to your sidebar, you can choose trusted news sites that stories will pop up for.
Dubbers.
I used to read the BBC a lot.
BBC is good.
Yeah, I usually
BBC
go to
also, on some things, doesn't report all the stuff.
Yeah.
Basically because I feel like they're a company that's just so incredibly stretched.
Yeah,
Because it's
no,
like the
they're a lot
BBC
better
covers
for
all
international.
of the Commonwealth and now America, and like it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I typically went for them for international news, just because like American news sources do not cover international news.
It's also,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of like news bias from west to east. Like
The only thing that exists is America, am I right?
it's also things like Russia is evil and all that. When
Yeah,
I mean, not really. It's like China is this evil. No, China's like a land where stability is all. So they're not like, oh, we love North Korea. It's just like, hey, we want stability. You guys are fucking shaking the boat and ruining with our like massive money kind of place, right?
Yeah, well, it's because they got to sell fear sells. That gives ratings.
I think the fear sell thing. I mean, bad news affects more people than good news.
Yeah.
Like, hey, some bad shit happened, like there's an earthquake. Well, you probably know somebody in that area, so you're going to be paying attention. But it's like, hey, this person over here won $1 billion and had their baby saved from cancer. It's like, oh, that's cool, but that affects such a slim amount of people, unless it's like a massive scientific breakthrough. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I can see why bad news takes the front seat.
I like how news places now devote whole segments to like positive news just because there's so much negative news. It depresses people.
Well, the positive news usually comes in the form of technological advances, exploration advances.
Yeah.
You've never watched American news. Usually the positive news segments that they give are kittens.
I was about to say,
I mean,
an
like my
animal
local
got
news does
adopted.
that too. But I mean, like,
No, like Good Morning America does that.
no, like I get it. It's my local news does it too because they're like, oh look, this local person had all these whatever, and it's cool and it's cute. And
Or
whatever.
they also do like semi propaganda, like positive news things. Like a lot of even like liberal news outlets on their nationwide shows will do like an American segment where it's like a feel-good story of people coming together and embodying the American spirit.
There's one thing I don't understand
And
from
like being like ultra patriotic. It's just kind of
from a lot of news sources that have some sort of like, I guess, assumed political agenda, is when you say, hey, it's liberal news, is all like BBC is nor liberal nor conservative. It is just BBC News.
It's the center. Like
It doesn't give a shit. It'll rip both sides up, and that's basically
why I like it.
Canadian news, because they're saying like a liberal news front. It just seems like you're already
because that's
in
how
that
American
statement.
TV work.
Yeah, I know, but in that statement, it's like, oh, they're unbiased.
No,
but it's
so-
a liberal news, whatever. Well, by saying liberal news,
No,
you're
what I
identifying
meant-
a bias.
no. That's not what I was talking about at all. What
Oh
I'm
no, I
talking
know,
about-
but I'm just saying that the whole phrase of just assigning a company a political kind of bias is just, it's very strange to me. You know what I mean?
It is so strange outside of America, but for some reason,
Yeah, it's
inside America, it's an actual.
Oh god.
Well, it's because
But
because-
like what I meant by it was that even things that are typically considered to be like the opposite of Fox News will do these like ultra patriotic pandering news pieces to make people feel good. Like
fluff pieces.
ABC does one called Made in America, where
Strange.
on their morning news, like their national morning news, they'll do a segment of like on like an American business that's flourishing and actually doing business as like a feel good, everybody remember, like this is the American dream kind of thing.
I mean,
it's
Canadian
just-
news and
it's
BBC has that
just-
a lot too. It's
But they'll, especially like for some reason, my parents really fucking loved ABC. But basically, if you watched this 2-hour news segment, it was all terrorist attack, terrorist attack, terrorist attack, kittens, made in America, some sort of patriotic pandering, terrorist attacks, terrorist attacks. Listen to this person that's being put out. The new record is going to be out next week. Just a side note, they're being put out there by our parent company, Disney. Like, 2 hours every day, the exact same garbage. And every station is the same kind of way, where it's just, what's the American military doing right now? Here's a fluff piece about patriotism, and then here's some stuff that's sponsored by our parent company.
yeah, I can believe it.
Hey.
And it
At
gets-
the end
it
of the
gets to
day,
point
I think
where- yeah,
they're all hosting like their own
information.
channels and media platforms, so they got to sell themselves too, right?
but it gets
Like-
to it got to this point where you could not actually get any news. All it was a death count and kitten. That was it. That was all you got on morning news. And the only way to actually get real news was to go find a newspaper, and even then, like, it was mostly garbage. there was a good amount of years that I remember it was hard to get
those good amount of years. That was the quote-unquote war in Iraq.
Yeah.
Every morning, I
it was basically an embargo.
Before I'd go to school, and it'd be like, hey, 100 more people died.
What's the death count today? It was like, it was literally a counter.
And I'm like, wow, they really don't want anybody to be, like, happy that we're doing this, do they?
It was just abysmal.
What's this? Oh, resolution. Okay.
And there was this huge point in time where you couldn't get international news. You didn't know what else was going on in the world. All you knew was that we were at war. 100 more troops died today. You know, here's a feature on someone with the crying family as the soldiers coming home on the plane in a casket. Like, that was all it was. And it was so disheartening. Honestly, like, people wonder why those my age are completely apathetic towards our country. That's why.
Oh my god, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, I have to point out something that I keep doing because it's stupid real quick.
What'd you do?
I may have been playing too much Overwatch and Fallout 4 recently, because every time we finish an encounter, I tap R to reload my bow.
Jesus Christ.
And you know what R is? R is auto run.
I was trying to play this game like HOTS earlier. Like, I was trying to click my character around. I was like, oh yeah, there's buttons for that.
I do that whenever I play a game that requires you to move your character with your mouse for too long.
Yeah.
I end up just fucking forgetting that I have to press the arrow keys.
Oh, what am I doing?
Because I play HOTS with just one hand, and then my other hand is like a map hand where I just look around.
I don't play other games.
HOTS is so fun though. Okay. I mean, okay, HOTS was kind of mediocre fun.
When you play with a team of people. I hate playing by myself.
Yeah, but you can play this character, right? His name's Cho'Gall.
I don't have him unlocked, but I want to play him.
See, the cool thing is only one person has to have him unlocked.
Hey, look, monkey.
No, you both have to have him unlocked.
Did you unlock him?
Yeah, I did. I had to buy...
Yeah, one of you has to have Cho, one of you has to have Gall in order for you to be Cho'Gall.
And then
I bought him, and then I got Cho and Gall.
Yeah, you buy one, and then you get the other one eventually.
Oh, maybe okay.
No, I really like playing Diablo because welcome to Suplex City.
Yeah, he is Suplex City. He just
you charge in, you use your flame strike, and then you suplex them.
And then you
while they're in the air,
they're
coming. Your fire is coming back and hits them for the second time.
Uh-oh, where did all these things come from?
I just love Cho'Gall because it's like you just run around and you do whatever the fuck you want, and nobody can stop you. The only way they stop you is if they really like catch you out in the open.
God damn it! I just hit R.
So anytime me and Phoebe died, it was basically because I wasn't paying enough attention and looking at the map.
Yeah, see, I want to get it because Rip really likes melee people, and I really like ranged people, so it's like, that's the perfect character.
Yeah, pretty much. It's even better because I didn't have to do much. All I had to do was just hit my buttons every time. Well, no, seriously, I didn't have to, like, move my character around or anything. All I just had to do was make sure my things are always on cooldown.
Guys, we've lost our Dragoon.
Yeah, you just have to hit with your little laser.
I was getting pinged on Discord.
Ah, okay. I was just warning people before we got too far away from you. Okay!
Hey, it's... what is his name?
Quit monkeying around.
No, not Winston. The other meme.
That's not peanut butter.
Harambe?
Yeah, Harambe.
What are you laughing at?
No one else remembers that.
Your masterpiece.
Yeah, nobody else remembers. That's not peanut butter.
Oh, that.
oh. Why do you
Hang
have to
on,
bring the
hang
old
on.
memes?
Hang
Anyone
on.
else remembered that off the top of their head?
Yeah, I was
No,
wondering who
but
made
you
that
know,
image.
clearly we're not into the Winston
I'm the
porn like you
only-
are.
I'm the only sicko in this group. Okay.
Froggo.
Yeah, I made that. I
Froggo,
made that
Froggo.
image. Let me find.
Cyclops!
That's the one contribution you'll be remembered always for.
Yep.
Remember the crazy Australian that made the funny peanut butter porn?
Funny peanut butter porn. The way you said that, it's just like cake farts.
Fucking I hate
Oh,
that.
Johnny. Wow.
What? The fuck is that?
The chick who farts on a cake.
Literally.
Yes, and she says cake farts.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you ruin a perfectly good cake?
Because people find
it sexually
attractive.
Nobody finds farts sexually attractive.
Someone does, Johnny.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna hear about it.
There is a fetish for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
There's
they
also
are
a
wrong.
fetish for dung.
Whatever happened to never talking about farts again, Phoebe?
I never made this agreement.
Oh my god.
Just because you're not in New Zealand anymore doesn't
I
mean
could-
I'm gonna stop.
I could out you so fucking hard right now.
Yeah, I know the exact thing you would say. And everyone would laugh at you. I want you to know that.
I was tortured.
This is kind of embarrassing, though.
Now you gotta tell us.
I
Now you
was-
have to.
Here,
I was
if it'll make you feel better,
assassinated.
if you make you feel
He was
better,
assassinated.
I'll tell a funny fart story.
Okay.
So, my ex-girlfriend, one of the times that we were sleeping together, I had passed out. She was up reading some textbook for class, and she's like, "You rolled over to face me, like your ass pointed away. You let one rip. You laughed, and then you turned back around." And she's
In
like,
your
"I did
sleep?
in my sleep." Like, I aimed my ass away from her, let this, like, it vibrated the floor. And then I turned back around while laughing in my sleep.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we now know that Calvin is a very smart and sophisticated boy.
No, this is like
that
the
laughs
opposite.
at farts.
I
My
was
id.
wide awake.
Okay, so you gotta
She
tell
was
us what
wide awake.
happened.
She knew
Come on,
exactly what she did.
spill the beans.
I was wide awake. I
March,
fucking got
magical,
ovened him.
march!
He suffered in silence. Via a Dutch oven.
I was on like day 2.
Steal! Somebody steal. Somebody steal.
Circumstance with
Should I
I don't
steal?
really want to go that far.
I don't care who steals,
Right.
as long as somebody steals.
Yeah, someone
I
steal.
just steal.
Can I imagine farting during sex is
Yeah.
like probably one of the biggest mood killers ever.
No, that
I-
wasn't it.
Maybe this just tells you exactly how mature me and my ex were, but that happened.
Okay.
One of us farted during sex, and we both stopped and started laughing so hard, and the mood was killed, but we laughed so hard as if somebody had just said the funniest joke in the world that we didn't even care that like
More steal.
the mood was done.
Yanni, steal.
I'm 6 minutes.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Healer, steal?
Why not you
Okay.
steal?
Because I'm ranged. I'm not supposed to be hit.
True.
I'm pretty sure I'm last priority when it comes to steal.
Yep.
Safety.
That's
Now remember, everybody, the safe word is peanut butter.
I don't know.
I'd stop peanut butter.
I keep forgetting I have this.
cool harp.
Yeah.
Did we touch this? Can't remember. Strength.
Oh, strength. That's a me. That's a me. Rangio. Death.
I remember those times
not
at
that.
like high school
Then
where someone would
Then
fart in
strength.
class and everyone would turn towards them like they'd just seen the devil.
yeah, and I'll steal unless okay.
I got steel.
All right.
I was at 2 minutes. So.
Oh, hey, look, this
should
looks like a
I-
fun room.
Should I intuition or should I save those?
Save it for now because we're gonna be 100 soon, and I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah,
real quick.
true.
You gonna witching? All right.
Hello, buddy. Oh, too early. I don't have them stacked. Shit.
You got most of them. Here, get them kind of close. I'll drop them in the fire and throw some AoEs down.
All right, good. Got it. Another steel.
Enemy.
So
Does anybody need to refresh
unless someone
theirs?
steal.
I'll do it. There we go. Infinity. God damn it, I
These
tapped
fires.
R to reload again.
Kind of weird since every time I'm not in a fight in Overwatch, I press R to reload because I'm always like, what if like I run out of bullets? And every time I die, it's usually because I forgot to reload before I got into that fight.
What this one? Ready?
Herb.
Gotta be like Winston and time your reloads for when you kill one person.
Yeah.
Bearb.
I love Winston. He's so fun.
I love Winston. He's so fun. He's so fun. He's number one. Hey, Winston. Hey, Winston.
He's honestly like one of the harder to kill tanks now. And all it took was that shield buff. Like that's it.
I hate his shield. I like it when he's on my team, I hate it when he's not.
But
Oh
he's,
shit, mimic.
he's there to destroy every character you play up the most.
Who touched the chest?
Me, I'm sorry.
Damn it, my bad.
Ah, fuck, I didn't even notice.
Well,
Shit.
yeah. Nice things.
There's two. On the same person at least.
Well, it's on the healer. I mean, of all the people, that's kind of the person we want.
Yeah. It reduces heal though.
Might be.
Yeah, but we're not in the...
We're not in hard floors yet.
Yeah.
It doesn't reduce the fairies healing, and that's all that matters.
True. That is the important
Yeah.
part.
That's
That's
why
like
it's always the
99% of
best.
my healing.
Yay, another max potion. I've gotten 30 max potions since... 31 max potions since we entered.
I have 2 stacks of 99 on me at the moment.
Jesus Christ.
I was at 99, I'm now at 130.
It's a good song.
Was I
Okay.
hearing... Was I hearing... Is this the Power Rangers one?
No, this is Ride Against the Iron Wall or whatever.
Yeah. I really like the Eorzean Rangers theme. Oop, burb.
This is the regular fight.
Regular.
Shit.
Regular Van Hydrus. Or I should say the third regular fight.
Yeah. Strength.
Yeah, we
I'm
need to go
good, so...
We're gonna
Then-
clear this over here.
Then
What up?
Strength. Then strength. Or do you have strength already?
I already have strength.
Oh, I'll
got
refresh
3
my
minutes.
strength.
We gotta clear this floor over here. Back the other way, guys.
Going. Hold on.
I haven't seen that.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
You have the flower
Gotta go
head.
faster. Wah, wah.
Alright. I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Come one, come all! Have fire! Fire roasted chickens! Gotta be a cool guy. Jump there. Hello,
Oh,
friend.
this is Sasquatch.
Ah!
Oh, Mimic!
I
Why?
didn't realize that there was one more. Sorry.
Why?
I thought we were clear.
No touchy! Did we get it?
Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
Sorry.
Adlin. I already refreshed mine.
It's you, Lane.
I'll refresh it then. What is it? Strength?
Strength.
For the record, I hit R again. Arak, how you doing? Our rock and roll. Why is that not a quest name?
Because Koji Fox didn't think of it yet. Literally the only reason why it wouldn't be a quest name yet.
I want to name. Or, I mean,
You know
want to,
it.
I want to shake the hands of the quest namers, because
I don't. I want to punch him in the nose.
no, the
What's wrong with
puns
Koji?
are great.
I shook Koji's hand.
Strong.
Puns.
I'll do it
puns
straight
are
this time.
Never
Yes.
great.
Counteract your pox.
I shook Koji's hand and I was like, thanks for doing names. And he's like, thanks. And then I left.
Wow, cool story, bro.
You would hate playing fucking World of Warcraft Emlyn because literally every quest is like a pun.
I used to play WoW.
We all used to play WoW, probably.
Except for me.
Except me.
No. I mean, WoW was good for a
WoW,
while.
WoW taught me that I never wanted to run a clan, guild, or anything like that ever again because I ran one for a year. and it
Yeah,
fucking
look
sucked.
what you're doing. Look what I roped you into it, boy.
Bitch, I don't run it.
You
I'm a
basically
figurehead
do.
here.
I've been gone for like a week. Or more.
Yeah.
Mimic Room, fuck this place. Oh,
Yay! That was my
Silver.
fault.
There's a
Well,
silver.
no, not going that
there's a
way.
silver chest.
We're not going that
There's a
way.
silver chest.
That's the
I think
end
I can
room.
get around them.
Oh,
I feel
it's
like I
the
can
end
get
room.
around them.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. We gotta go back here anyway.
We have to kill them.
After
I
this
see.
set of floors, I want to just take like a intermission and get a snack because my tumbly is a grumbly.
My
But
tumble
forth,
why
man.
is a
why
grumble.
are
shit.
you laughing at me?
Sounds like a kid's program song.
It's from Pooh Bear.
So it is.
Wow, I
technically.
wasn't wrong.
I love Pooh Bear.
You heard it here first, folks. She loves poo.
Yes.
Shut up!
Dude,
Can't
don't. I will have to step in there. Don't
Don't
insult
sully Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Look.
Because I will destroy everything that you are.
Wow,
No,
Josiah likes poo.
Yeah, you look.
No.
High five, Phoebes. High five.
Like
Yeah.
you don't understand. Okay.
Fever Pitten doesn't count because she comes from a shithole country.
Wow, my country's better than your shithole.
At least everything doesn't want to kill her there.
Your country literally is Australia's shit.
Cesspool's better than your
No, it's
cesspool.
not. Your country's New Zealand's shit.
I'll have you know, our cesspool is
my
the
God.
best cesspool.
People only go to Australia now if they're dinguses.
Oh, pulling
Because
out
your
the
dumb
bubble
country got rid of all its freaking discounted fees for their dumb universities. So suck on that. At least New Zealand still supports Australians.
Because they have no choice to. You're a bitch.
No. A dumb American freaking
Lynn, breathe. Breathe.
Why
Lynn.
did
followers.
this turn into a
Air
fucking,
is good.
like,
You're American bitch.
This is pretty typical of like Australia-New Zealand relations. I mean, this is nothing new.
To put it in better words, I guess, for the American people, New Zealand is kind of like the Canada to Australia's USA.
everybody move away from me, for fuck's sake.
Death!
That's why I said to move the fuck away.
Speaking of, what are you at?
I am at
Under 30-30.
44 I am at 30. Fucking. I am at 44.52.
Oh, is it 50-50?
It's 50-50 you get your red one. I
yeah,
was about to say, you're
okay.
growing closer to get your big boy weapon.
No,
Yeah.
it's not 50-50, it's 60-60.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
maybe,
looked it up.
maybe you're right.
Oh, shit.
It's
we made friends.
60-60. But I mean, I got my big weapon, but then I took it into a real life game
Don't do that.
outside Palace because I needed it, and then I got my Shire spear,
And then it made it a lot easier to get the Shire weapons, and now you're like, oh damn.
yeah,
It's fine, I'll earn it back.
yeah.
Yeah, we got plenty of floors.
Honestly, the higher you go on floors, the more bonus you get from a single
Damn
chest.
it! I hit R again.
But anyway, so what I was gonna
don't
tell you
reload
guys,
a bow. KO.
is-
Jesus.
what I was gonna tell you guys is you don't understand how much I love Pooh Bear.
Do you
Yeah,
love
you love
Christopher
food.
Robin? His fucking Satan game of baseball?
No. But okay, so my favorite pair of shoes are a pair of Vans that I got like 2 years ago that are Pooh
Strong.
Bear Vans.
I am going to strong.
Oh, too late, me.
Okay.
I've got a minute left. Drunk.
I have 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go into the next floor, and I'm just going to...
Should we check that last room?
Nah. We're gonna use our strengths. And we're gonna obliterate the thing.
Okay. Let's go kill a boss.
There's a silver.
Let's go kill a boss. Oh baby, let's go kill the boss.
But yeah, so I've got Pooh Bear Vans, and it's just pattern. It's the pattern of Pooh Bear, like skateboarding and falling off the
Strong!
skateboard, and he's got like a little helmet made out of a beehive on his head. And it's fucking adorable. And then I also have like a giant Pooh Bear pillow, because of course I do. Yeah, I like, you know, the cat lady. I just love cats. Like, that's me. But with
Well, that's
Pooh
me
Bear.
with ponies.
Pooh
I
Bear.
have 2 pony plushies.
Like My Little Pony, or just like
Yeah, My Little Pony.
generally
Yeah,
pony plushies.
she's a My Little Pony fan.
I mean, at least you're not a grown ass man that's a My Little Pony fan. I'm gonna be
God.
straight with you there.
Wait till Johnny starts watching it.
Like,
I'm not...
Johnny,
I
don't
know, I
ever,
said it's
never
not gonna
ever
work.
watch that show. Don't ever reduce
my
yourself.
Okay.
ex's roommate was like the disgusting
Ow.
brain.
He
Like the
knows
kind
why.
that people get upset about. Like, he was that kind of brony. It was disgusting. I always felt really uncomfortable around him. One
My...
time I came over to their place, and he'd put like My Little Pony related pictures on everybody's door as kind of like their names on, like you know how like people like put their names on their
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it was that, and it like with it had their names, but then there was like a picture, and it was a My Little Pony picture, and it would have been one thing if it was like an innocent picture, but it was all pony porn, and it was gross. And he
Ooh,
didn't
I
tell
leveled
anyone
again.
that he didn't tell anyone that he was doing this, because me and my ex had come over to his house, and we saw this at the same time, and he was really upset. All of their roommates were incredibly upset about it, because
Yeah,
none
I
of
mean,
them wanted to see that.
it's like,
most
yeah,
of it-
well,
Most of
violating
it
their space. Too. Don't
Yeah,
put pony porn on my
Most
door.
of it was gay pony porn too.
Right.
Like, did he honestly think that was flattering or something?
Yes,
Probably.
he did. He would
Yeah,
also,
this guy sounds like he
would
has a lot of mental
also-
issues.
Oh no, we knew he stalked one of my friends.
Then go get your snack.
Criminal level stalking, and he used to make like rape threats on my boyfriend. It was really weird.
Go get your snack.
I'm getting a snack.
Go get your snack.
I am.
I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Oh, okay. Remember that huge fight